River State. The ancient Opobo Kingdom, River State, South Nigeria, is a palm oil collection center in its fishing and boat building industries. Opobo was founded in 1869 by a group of immigrants from nearby Bonny, led by JAJA, a middleman in the palm oil trade with Europeans. JAJA of Opobo was a merchant prince and a founder of Opobo.
In 1869, King JAJA and his followers, due to a two-day war, or call it a civil war, which started on the 13th of September 1869, left eluded Bonny on the 29th of September 1869, and first settled at a place called Olomkoro, from where they moved to their permanent site at the present Opobo Kingdom now. From there on, King JAJA and his chiefs were involved in interland trade. They played the middlemen between them, between the white men, called supercargos in those days, and the hinterland producers of palm oil. That was where they got all their wealth. But when the British merchants, after about 1884, started a move to go into the hinterland and trade with the producers, which was against the understanding or agreement they had, especially the agreement of between Britain and Opobo in 1873. That was the Treaty of 4th January 1873. It was against the spirit and of that agreement or treaty. King JAJA and his chiefs resisted that incursion and were not prepared to allow them go into the hinterland, get the produce, and then take it over completely to export to Britain. So that was the beginning of resource control in the oil rivers in those days. And this ultimately led to the kidnap of King JAJA on the 28th of September to 1887. And then he was taken to Accra, where he was tried and sent on exile to the Barbados, that's in the West Indies. From there on, Britain had unrestricted access to the hinterland, and that affected the trade between our people and the hinterland market, and that affected the local economy very much. Poor people, rather than going to oil, again, went into other trades.
JAJA was encultured according to Ijo Igbani rituals and eventually established himself as head of Ampepple House. The statue of King JAJA, strategically positioned at the entrance to Opobo town, stands as a symbol of struggle and prowess of the men JAJA and the Opobo people.
The Opobo man or woman is industrious, and above all, the name, the family name is revered. You dare not do anything to tarnish that name. So we have men of probity, women of probity, men of integrity. And wherever you see an Opobo man, you will find him an honest man.
rich cultural heritage, the Motam Festival is an integral part of Opobo International Boat Regatta. It is a participatory festival that involves everyone in the community and connects Opobo people with their roots.
Virtually everybody is participating, either as a dancer, of course, or as part of the audience. The audience is involved in the carnival. It is indeed an exemplary carnival. It's one that unites the people, one that promotes love, one that promotes the rich cultural heritage of the people, one that we have to showcase to the nation. Again, this carnival connects us with our roots. It connects us with the future too. That is why it's marked on the 1st of every January.
Motam Festival is an age-long tradition of the Opobo people.
The Motam masquerade brings most Opobo sons back home. So it's kind of a unification dance and a dance of joy to welcome the new year or to usher in the new year and to thank God, the Almighty God, for all his blessings in the past year.
It's been said that the festival is an importation from the Ndoki territory. Some think it came from Ohambele, my grandmother's village. Some think that it came from Akbala, but these are all within Ndoki territory. The long and short of it is that it was imported from Ndoki territory, but it is not the kind of Motam that they dance in Ndoki territory that we have today. It has gone through a lot of transformation, and what we have today is now a carnival. It's a carnival where there are so many troops with different colors and of uniforms and all that, which gave the whole festival a carnival atmosphere.
This festival unites all the sons and daughters of Opobo Nation from all walks of life and those in the diaspora to dance and make merry with their kith and kin. Cherished culture endowed with love and unity.
This is why we are identified as Opobo people. It's our culture, it's our heritage, and we cherish it so much.
It's a yearly thing, and it's unique to the Opobo and Ebani kingdom. It's once a year. It's an expression of freedom. It's an expression of theater. It's an expression of culture. It's an expression of tradition. It is simply who we are.
If you are born in Opobo and you are acculturated, the thing is in you. You cannot fail to realize or be drawn to coming home at this period. Let me tell you, I'll give you an instance. I traveled to the UK on the 12th of September 1978. That was getting towards because I couldn't stay behind. I had my studies. I couldn't stay behind to dance Motam that year. I had to take my uniform. On the 1st of January of that 1978, I donned my uniform and took a picture, and I felt as if I was at home. So. That will show you the kind of grip, the kind of influence this wartime has on us.
Most participants in wartime performance at Opobo work in distant parts of Nigeria. People participate in it because it provides physical, emotional, and psychological release. Many others enjoy it because it offers them the opportunity to socialize and meet or see people they have not seen for a long time. For most participants, wartime is purely aesthetic experience now, though it was a ritual in Undoki from where it originated. Its main appeal is abstract. Its pageantry, its powerful music, its movement and grouping of more than 300 participants and has changed from chaos to order. The movement groupings and coordination of the several age groupings, including male and female, are fascinating to the eyes. The age groups differently costumed and each singing its own song with its peculiar music move about the performance arena. the other groups stop playing their instruments and wartime drums take over. At this point, all the groups except that immediately assisting Wartam become part of the audience. The culmination or climax of the performance occurs when Wartam suddenly appears on the roof of a house.
A masquerade that comes out once in a year, and the peculiarities of masquerade dancing on the ground is not there. This is something quite different. This masquerade appears at the blast of a cannon. Once a shot, of a cannon heralds its appearance, everybody goes into frenzy because that marks the climax or the grand finale of that cultural event, that carnival.
The activities of wartime on the roof of a house are of great significance to Opobo people.
Watching the water up there is so thrilling. It's really nice as an Opobo woman. I came in at the right time when the water just climbed the roof, and it's showing so much zeal, and it's very agile, and I believe this is what all of us want to see.
Once it jumps up, there is a sense of fulfillment that this year will go on very well. So there's a kind of belief that this is a good dance and everything is going on very well.
To visitors who come to witness this festival, Wartam is simply breathtaking.
So many things attract me. I can see the young men displaying. I can see the masquerade on top of the roof. And I can see the women, everybody. So it's quite interesting. And even the big people in this community, they are all involved, I can say. Almost 100% of them are all involved. So I love it, and it's good we promote our culture.
In fact, it's a very marvelous thing, which I never expected in my life. When our mommy said we are coming here for celebration, I thought it's only small celebration, but immediately I see it, yeah, in fact, I surprised. So, I love it.
gestures, he jumps into the orchestrated arms of the members of the age group sponsoring him. Every year, Opobo people from all walks of life, dwelling within and outside the country, go home for this all-important festival, which has been part of their history since 1930, taking along with them friends and well-wishers who are non-indigenous.